there, welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So for today's video, I have a very exciting one. I know I say this in every video, but today I am working with Chroma cases and I am so excited to share with you guys this company. I seriously am obsessed with it, and I want to be really transparent about this, that I am working with them today, and they sent me 3 different types of cases, or these things called backplates. But today I am filming a what's on my iPhone, so I want to share with you guys the cases I'll be using for my iPhone. Basically, for Chroma cases, they send you this little, I guess, phone case attachment, and then you'll be able to customize your phone case during the seasons. And I decided on these 3 backplates, and I will link them down below so you guys can go check them out as well. But basically all you have to do for this is just pop on any of the cases you want, and I chose this really cute white one, but they have a lot of different colors. And then you can just take any backplate and you can easily customize your case by just popping that on there, and you'll have a really cute phone case, and I'm seriously obsessed with it. I also have a 10% off coupon code that you guys can use, and it doesn't expire, so you should definitely check it out. And I have a vlog channel as well that I've been vlogging the behind the scenes of this video today. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop on into what's on my iPhone for 2018. So starting out with my phone case is obviously from Chroma cases, and I just have like the white little attachment on the outside and then the Pocahontas backplate, if you want to call it that, and it is so cute. So starting out, when you open my phone, basically the first thing is the Messages app, and then I have FaceTime, camera roll, photos, and weather. I'm not really going to go into depth because everyone on their iPhone has those apps. And the next folder I have is the productivity folder, and I did not name this folder. It kind of just named it itself, and I thought it was a nice name for it, so I kept it. In this folder, I just have notes, calendar, reminders, and Google. I like to use notes for planning out video ideas. I also have the calendar app, which I use for like schoolwork and stuff. And leading into the next app, the reminders app is a lifesaver. I keep like all my projects and stuff in this app, and I keep like a list of all the stuff. It just has like math quiz Monday, Spanish test, or whatever, and this is like all the major stuff. For Google, I like to keep my email on there, and obviously like searching stuff for school because we have Gmails at my school. And the next folder is my music folder. It has a lot of music related stuff. I have the iTunes store, Shazam, the App Store, which I probably need to update so many apps because I am so lax on that. And then I have the SiriusXM app because I like to listen to SiriusXM radio when I'm like working out or doing something like that. And then moving on, I have Amazon Music, and I've only used this a couple times. I have Amazon Prime, but I never use Amazon Music because I just like to make playlists of my music. The next one is Settings. Really boring, and see that little notification? That is probably for a software update because I never seem to do those. I have a literal tab, and I was going to name it just Extra, but I decided I'll put an S on it and make it plural, so it is Extras. And I just have in here the stuff I never use, which is a bunch of random apps. So I have the compass, tips, voice memos, contacts, calculator, stocks, health, wallet, files, home, news, iBooks, TV, watch, find friends, find iPhone, Google Drive, numbers, iTunes U, Keynote, Pages, and GarageBand. And I'm shocked that I didn't mess up somewhere saying that. I do use Google Drive sometimes to store like files and stuff if I need to store paper or something that's really important and I don't want to get it lost or something, or my computer crash. That would be bad. The next apps are my devotional apps. I'm not going to talk a lot about this, but I just basically have Our Daily Bread and Sprinkle of Jesus. If you're religious, check it out. You don't have to if you're not religious. The next apps are my social media apps, literally named the category file thing that. I just have a lot of random social media apps on here. People will think this is so weird that I have so many social media apps, but I have the followers app and the reports. I honestly have not opened these 2 apps in weeks. Basically, they just give you like reports and statistics on your profile. And then the next thing is Boomerang, and I wish I used boomerangs more often. I never use boomerangs. The next app I have is Bitmoji. I'll show you guys my Bitmoji. It's super cute. I feel like it looks kind of like me. Then moving on, I have Pinterest. It is so great to go on Pinterest in the morning rather than being filled with like negative vibes on Instagram. Not saying that Instagram's negative vibes, but a lot of times you're comparing yourself to others, I feel like, on Instagram. So if you go on Pinterest, you can just get so much inspiration for life and just feel good about yourself. It's so much fun. I get so many recipe ideas on here, and I just get so many cool inspirational things on here, like DIY projects and all kinds of fun stuff like that. Moving on, I have YouTube Studio, and I use this all the time to respond to you guys' comments, and I get little analytics and stuff like that. And then moving on, I have the Instagram TV app, and I hardly ever use this. Comment down below if you actually do use Instagram TV, because I really never watch these videos. I don't really like vertical style videos, if you know what I mean. And then after that, I have Snapchat, and I haven't actually been really using Snapchat that much recently just because it's kind of going out of style, and most people really just use Instagram story unless they're trying to do like streaks and stuff. The next app is one of my favorites, and that is YouTube. You guys already know what that is. And the next thing is my photos and video folder, file, whatever you want to call it. But basically I just have iMovie. Haven't used that before, at least on this phone. I use it on my old phone and I kind of edit everything on my computer. But I also have clips on here, and I actually don't really know what this is. And the next app I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the DJI Go 4, and it basically is my drone app, and I actually don't have a drone, but my friend has a drone. Moving on, I have the Canon app. I love this app because I can just like turn the Wi-Fi on my camera, and it's kind of hard to explain, but you guys get it. It's like AirDrop but for my camera onto my phone, so it's a really cool thing that I like to use if I want to edit stuff like immediately. Then I have Twitter, and love this app. I actually haven't been really into Twitter in the past, but I recently have been getting into it. Then I have my editing, I guess, folder, and I have just a bunch of random apps on here that I use occasionally, not that much, but sometimes, and most of them I actually use for Instagram stories. But the first one is Color Tone, and I actually saw this on Instagram, and I thought it was such a cool app because it was, I guess, like suggested or a sponsored post or something. I'm gonna edit this photo real quick, and I'm gonna import it and then share you guys how I would edit something on this app. Normally I edit all my photos on Lightroom, just like a bunch of random filters of like, I guess, popular Instagram influencers. And then moving on, I have the app VSCO or VSCO, and I haven't used this in a hot minute just because I've been using Lightroom, you know, for my editing and stuff. It's basically like Lightroom but for your phone. The next app is Huji, and this is that basic app that everyone seems to have. I feel like everyone over the summer started getting this app, but basically you can just develop your photos and they look really cool with, I guess, like light leaks and stuff. Moving on, I have Facetune. I kind of only use it for like whitening a photo or maybe smoothing out my skin, something like that. And then moving on, Light Leaker is this like cool app where you can, I guess, make cool light leaks, if you know what I mean. You can put like cool filters on it and it'll have like a little light leak, and obviously it doesn't look that cool with this photo, but with other photos it would look really cool. And then the HypeType app, love this app. Actually, Alicia Marie, I think, suggested this app. But basically you can just like edit it to have like cool text and stuff, and then you can post it on Instagram and it'll look really fancy. And there's all different texts and like colors and stuff, and it's such a cool concept. And then moving on, I have Clock, and obviously the clock I use to wake up in the morning, and it's super boring, I guess. And then next I have GroupMe. If you don't know what GroupMe is, it's just like a texting app with a bunch of different people, and it's way easier to like respond to people rather than being on group messages on text or whatever. Love that app for just like easy communication between a large group of people. And then Plan is another one that I am obsessed with. But basically what I do for this is I go on and I log into my feed or whatever, and then I can like plan out my photos and stuff and add them, and see, I can like schedule them or whatever. I basically just have the Playlist Live app, which I use when I go to playlist. I have the Disney World app, Fly Delta, Uber, and Maps. Fly Delta and American Airlines, but I fly like a bunch of different airlines, so I always download the app before the trip. And then Disney World is when I go to Disney World and I want to like find the wait times and stuff, and it's such a great app. And then for my food category, the best part, right? And I have the Whole Foods app because I always like to scan my barcode every time I go to Whole Foods, because I have the Amazon Prime thing too, so I can get like discounts and everything. And then I have the No Wait app, and for this app, it's basically like restaurants where I live have this thing where they set up a no wait, where you can make an account on this app and then see where your place is in line, and you can check the wait times and get on the wait list before you even arrive at the restaurant. So it is definitely a thumbs up for that app. And in the money category, I have eBay, Poshmark, and Bank of America. Bank of America obviously is just my banking stuff, and I'm not gonna get into that. Poshmark is a cool app to sell your clothes on it, and if you haven't checked out my Poshmark, definitely check it out. I have the eBay app, and I kind of use this sometimes. I don't really have anything listed on eBay right now. And then one of my next favorite apps is Like to Know It, and it is so cool because you can actually get all of the clothes that people have, I guess, posted on there from Instagram pictures, and you can screenshot it, and then you can get, I guess, the products and clothes and stuff that the other person got. And then I have the app Dote, and all of you guys probably know about Dote, and I'm not really going to go into detail that much much about Doto because you've probably all heard about it if you're subscribed to me, because all of these girls are getting sent on trips through Doto to like Fiji and Hawaii and all these exotic cool places. But you can shop your clothes and get it for cheaper, I believe, so that's pretty cool, and they have giveaways on there if you follow the girls and stuff. The next app is Podcasts, and the funniest thing is I didn't even like podcasts till about, I guess, like a month and a half ago when I started listening to this podcast called What We Said, and I seriously love podcasts now. I had no idea it was something I liked until I started listening to this, and I love listening to this on the way to school or work or the gym or whatever I'm doing, or even at the gym. I love listening to podcasts. And the final app, I guess, in this part of my phone is the Unfold app. For this one I said new blog post and featuring my room or whatever, and it's so cool because you can add photos and stuff and like showcase it in a really organized way, if you know what I mean. All these apps on the bottom, I just have the phone app where you can like call people, you guys know what that is, and then I have Instagram and the mail app and Safari. So that's basically it. You guys know what Instagram is. I'm not gonna really go that much into detail. Follow me on Instagram so you guys can go like my pictures and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and check out Chroma cases down below. But that's gonna be all for today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks. Bye.